Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. All right, next up, we got a light heavyweight clash between Julius Juicebox Walker and Alonzo Atomic Menifield. And I don't know about you, but Juicebox might be the least intimidating nickname I've ever heard in my life. What's next? Billy Capri Sun Thompson, Jake Lunchables Johnson. Anyway, let's break this one down. Julius Walker. First up, we got Julius Juicebox Walker, the plus 145 underdog with a record of 6-0. Now on paper, an undefeated fighter is always interesting until you look at the level of competition he's faced. And folks, it is not great. His last three opponents weren't so terrible, one being 20-11. Before that, 7-5. Before that, I'm pretty sure the guy had a shift at Home Depot after the fight. The guys he has fought don't look like any of them will ever make it past the regional scene. Now that's not Julius's fault. You can only fight who's put in front of you, but it does mean we have no idea how he'll look against real competition. What we do know is that he's a big dude, he's aggressive, and he's got power. He's finished all of his fights, which makes sense because when you're fighting guys who look like they signed up for MMA class at the gym last week, you should be finishing them. His main path to victory is to get Menifield down and finish the fight early with some ground and pound. If he's as powerful as his record suggests, maybe he can shock everyone and pull off an upset, but I wouldn't bet my lunch money on it. Alonzo Atomic Menifield. On the other side, we got Alonzo Menifield coming in as the minus 165 favorite with a record of 15-5. And let me tell you, this dude is an absolute tank. Menifield is one of those guys who just looks like he was designed in a lab. If you asked a 6-year-old to draw a scary UFC fighter, they would accidentally sketch Alonzo Menifield. The man hits like a truck with anger issues. He's got 9 knockouts and 15 wins, and if he lands clean, you're going to sleep. But here's the thing, he's not just some wild brawler anymore. Early in his career, he had gas tank issues and fought like a guy who needed to get home before curfew. But recently, he's added more patience, better cardio, and a solid grappling game. In fact, in his fight against Jimmy Crute, he won by submission, which, let's be honest, nobody saw coming. If you had a Menifield sub-prop, you probably cashed out and bought yourself a new car. He's also been in there with some legit competition. He's fought guys like Avance St. Preux, William Knight, and Devin Clark. This is not his first rodeo. Walker, he's never fought anyone close to Menifield's level, and that could be a massive problem. So, who wins? This fight comes down to one thing, experience versus unknown potential. Walker is undefeated, but his record is like a perfectly written resume for a job he's not qualified for. Yeah, it looks nice, but the second you dig deeper, you realize he might be in way over his head. Yeah, he has good takedowns and control, but we haven't seen him face resistance yet. Menifield, on the other hand, has been in the UFC since 2019. He's been tested, he's evolved, and he's had to deal with real adversity. If Walker is the real deal, this is his chance to prove it. If he's not, he's about to get sent back to fighting guys with 1-5 next to their name. Walker's path to victory, take Menifield down early and hope he folds. Menifield's path, be patient, land something clean, or take Walker down and make him regret signing the contract. Official pick. I'm going with Alonzo Menifield. Look, Walker might end up being great one day, but right now his resume is looking fraudulent. Menifield is too powerful, too experienced, and if this turns into a slugfest, he's got the bigger bombs. This could be a quick knockout, or a slow, painful beating, but either way, I think Menifield gets it done. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.